Chris, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I am testing a new thing and wasn't paying attention to my intro because why would I do that? It always is a hot mess here. So, welcome. If you're watching on the thumbnail that had the clouds, you're watching on the vertical stream. There's also a horizontal stream that has sort of the normal thumbnail. So, I'm testing the Debbie J thing of like simulcasting in both form factors. And why is my head weird in one of these? Can I move me? Can I move me? Whoa, there we go. There I am. Anyway, just playing around with stuff because why not? So yeah, a few of my friends have been trying streaming vertically, which is a lot nicer to watch on your phone. But anyway, and hello, Cordelia. Hi, Gaz. How are you? I don't know if you filled out Lynn's giveaway prize form thingy, but if you do, then I'll have your address and I can send you your card from yesterday. And let's just see. And comments are working everywhere, so that's kind of cool. Um, Elizabeth, welcome. How are you? How did you have a lovely SBC fest? I think I spent way too much money, but you know. I have too many friends who are in like I don't know, affiliate program with Spellbinder. The wrong company. Well, I have too many friends who are in the affiliate program with Spellbinders, which is a video coming soon because I bought more stuff. But I also have too many friends who are scrapbook.com people. Oh, we have lots of people here. Hello, Cordelia. Everyone is saying hi. Let me see who I may. Oh, Linda, how are you? Welcome. I thought your Better Press cards were awesome. Linda did. I'll just pop her up. Yeah, I don't like the vertical on the TV. I was watching one today and I did not. Um, so, like, I like vertical if I'm using my phone, but I'm only using my phone usually if I'm out and about doing stuff. But I like horizontal because I put it on the TV. And yeah, I know that's kind of old school, but like I'll tend to put streams on the TV or like on my widescreen laptop. So I am definitely more of a horizontal person. And I feel like YouTube just lends itself, especially streams to horizontal, just from the standpoint of like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of at least as crafters, I feel like our desks are very horizontal. So it's a lot easier. But I don't know. It depends. Yeah, I don't know. I it's funny because so Linda did some cards with the new, I think it's called Better Press for every occasion. It's something like that. Anyway, there's basically a letter with sort of floral decorations. I should really learn how to like pop up things on screen so I could just look at stuff in a browser. Anyway, they're kind of like letters with florals, and then like the letter is the first letter usually of whatever the sentiment is. So like it's a whole bunch of sentiments, which is pretty cool. Oh yes, I caught parts of it. I mean, I don't know. I thought the one thing I thought was really cool about SBC Fest, which I hadn't watched before, was really how much emphasis they put on crafting what you have with what you have. Because I almost always think of like those sort of things, those sort of events are so often such like product showcases. Um, yeah, and don't look at the Better Press things, Linda. Because there's 26 of them, and like there's a super bundle that you can buy if you have way too much money. But yeah. Oh yes, you're traveling. I hope your travels are going smoothly, John. Um, but yes, my aunt and uncle live in Greenwood, South Carolina, and they often go to Myrtle Beach, essentially for the golf. And I mean, they're getting older, so they don't golf as much. Hello, Delise. How are you? Welcome, welcome. It is always nice when you are here since we are sealing your parameters for these. But I am just rambling today. Let me jump down to the desk. Oh, let me see what we Oh, cool. Very fun. I know you're gonna visit lots of friends, but, let me well, I'll just show you do I still have it up? Yeah, so this is a parameter challenge that, at least should work on the horizontal one. So last week, we decided to do crochet. This week, there's a poll up because I actually prep stuff for both crochet and pie, but I will see if and we are now down to the desk, and I didn't update my events at all, but nothing new is really happening. Um, the Get Messy Hop, there's some videos up for. I thought they were all pretty fabulous. And what else should I mention? Next week is Pick Skipper Craft with Lala, aka Mommy Guide Inc., who's sometimes here. And who else is there? Lala and Chow, who's occasionally here as well, are the guests, including me and Lynn. And they're really fun because the audience gets to pick parameters. It's a parameter challenge, but often kind of goes off the rails because there are 5 different parameters. Anyway, should be fun. I did throw out polls in both of the chats, and I'll end those at some point after we do Happy Mail to see. Looking at the horizontal stream, Irish is slightly in the lead. Irish is slightly in the lead everywhere in like a 60-40 split. Anyway, there are lots of things happening. So we will see. I'll walk through some of the this is what we did on our Saturday stream over on I'll Be Handcrafted, which was art journaling. Um, so I just did some fun little pages. Well, I guess I'll do it this way. And then we have this one. And then I finally did just a bunny with some sun. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. I haven't art journaled in forever, so it was nice to have an excuse to do it. I was talking with some of my friends, and it's sort of like oddly you kind of I don't know. It always feels like it's hard to take time to work on stuff for you, I guess. It's sort of the weird thing. Like you always seem to be I always seem to be doing like projects to give to other people. So anyway. Yeah, I had 2 feeds. I'm trying it out, Jim. I haven't decided. I kinda don't like it because, at least in YouTube land, you wind up with 2 streams, and I feel like it's just kinda confusing, but anyway. We'll see. We will see if we I don't know if, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do long term, but let's see. This is some Happy Mail from Canada. I believe this is a swap card. We will see once I open it. Oops. I just say that because it came from a PO box in Canada, and while I probably meet people in Canada, we shall see. Hopefully, it says. I was always one of these like handmade by Susan. Greetings by Susan. And let's see. Live the life you've imagined. That's really cool. This is. Oh no, this is. I don't know how this was done. I guess this is all pattern paper. Or maybe this was pattern paper and then this was stenciled over the top. I'm not sure. It's really neat. I like the torn edged. The torn edge with sort of a clean and simple design almost. Because it's kind of a neat juxtaposition. Anyway, maybe it will say what this is for. Ah, yes, this is Ellie's pen pal swap. And there's a nice note inside, which I'll read later. And I don't know why, but it seems like my frame rate is really low today. Anyway, we will deal with the drama afterwards, I guess. And then this is also from Somebody I don't know in California. I'm guessing probably no. Oh, wow. There's lots of things in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let us see what all we have. We have a bajillion. Oh, this is some ATC swap for sure. We have all sorts of fun little things in an ATC eventually. Oh, the ATC was taped in. This is beautiful. This is Mona 2023. Smile. Some really pretty paper. Love the paper on this. This is really beautiful. It almost looks like G45 paper. Um, there are a couple of ATC swaps happening soon to now. So this, I am not sure which one this is, but we have like a lot of really pretty florals and blinginess. And another ATC. Wow, this is just a huge pack. This is maps, maps number 8. Very cool. We got two ATCs and some cute little, oh, some cute lemons and other cute, I think this is a radish. It might be a fruit of some sort. Anyway, a lot of ephemera, which is really neat. I don't know where this is from. I like this a lot. It's sort of like big heads, like big hair, kind of. I get 80s vibes on it, but thank you, Mona. I will have to figure out which swap that's part of. Let me see. There are a whole bunch. I think, Lynn. Oh, hi, Lala. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Sorry you're cut off on mobile if you're watching on mobile. Good to see you. You inspired me to play around with the vertical. The only thing I don't like is it seems like my frame rate's like super low, but I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. It's weird though because like my actual like upstream is dropping no frame, is like dropping no packets, and like my CPU isn't being used that much. So I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Yes, I made a giant pie because of course I did. But we'll talk about this in a second because this is part of our options. I guess we'll see what once we end the poll. But this is really cool. Check this out. You make me happy. And I need to add this is the card I won from Crafty Owl's live stream. But I'm really curious if she has her own washi tape because I'm kind of jealous. Although now I want to like go look at like Vistaprint and see if you can make your own washi tape because I bet you can. A lovely little note and a lovely little card. I will show you guys the card. It comes with a gnome. This is, I believe, Spellbinder stuff. Don't quote me, I could be wrong. I really like this is like almost it's like a wonky rectangle kind of thing. Anyway, check out the live stream. You can figure out what I think this is Spellbinders only because their club kits this month have book themes. And the card itself is usable. So, and then it came with a note. Thanks so much for joining us for oh yeah, for the recent crafty fun with friends. Wow, don't say that 10 times fast. And hopefully the gnome card gives me a smile. It does give me a smile. So, Blossom is here. Hey Jamie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I am doing well. I am trying to stream two different ways at once, and it seems to not be only having some minor technical difficulties. So that's cool. Oh yeah, you won something, Blossom. I can't remember what, but I remember that as well because I was always excited. Hi Melissa, I didn't see you come in. Welcome. I will probably let me end the poll. Well, I'll show you the stuff and then I'll end the poll and we'll see what we're working with. So on the Irish option, I have these stencils and I really like this love one actually. Well, let me back up and say, in order to, I decided to do another spray background. So it's like metallic green, and then this is Kitsch Flamingo, like before. But when I oversprayed it on this paper that's naturally sort of sepia tone, it really made a really neat thing. And I love how the transition is in the middle because you really get a lot of the sepia. So I'll probably use this in some way. But I've been enjoying that messy technique. This is from an American. This is what the paper actually looks like before you mess with it. But it's from an American crafts pad that Miss Bell gave me in one of her delightful boxes. Um, but anyway, I'm thinking this love stencil, especially if you did it in like a green something on the pink would look really cool. Because then you could like have some green at the bottom, but do the love and then maybe use some of these Gina K stamps. We'll see. I feel like I could stamp on top of that with like a pigment ink. I did find some silver metallic that I don't remember. Yeah, that's the element that I don't like. It's like anyway, like I can pull up all the comments, but you can't see everybody. So we'll see. I think the trend here is that everybody generally likes the sort of classic format better. So I may just keep this particular Sunday night thing in that format, and then I was thinking the horizontal would really good if I was like just randomly going live and like I don't know, was watching stuff or painting or whatever. Sort of more of a format where it's more like I don't know, sort of like the folks who do sort of less of a presented live and more of a I'm just crafting like Sally Mae, Catitude, something like that, does one like that. Yeah, I mean, I hope that, like, YouTube in the future just allows you to do one stream and then just, like, send out 2 feeds, so, like, whoever and then merge the chat. Anyway, I'm sorry, I am talking a lot of shop today. But I have this Gina K set from the Love and Luck box of, like, 2 years ago, back when she used to do boxes before she kind of migrated over to bundles, but it's got some really fun sentiments too. And then I just pulled some birthday stuff. These are Catherine Pooler ones, but they have some really nice, like, inside sentiments, like, "You deserve everything because you give the best to everyone," and then wishing you a special day and a year full of love, and like they're really cute. I mean they're cuter than my normal style, but they're cute. So this is our pie. My thought I actually could not don't have a pie die cut or pie die, so I cut these out on my Cricut, and I didn't have yellow paper, and I really wanted like a vibrant yellow. So I just did a little ink on direct to paper. It is whatever this is that I can't read. Wow, I really can't read what this says, but it is one of the Catherine Pooler Boulder inks. And then I just cut it out. I didn't really care where the second one cut out because I was just gonna glue it underneath. And then I had this birthday paper. This is not too shabby, and I was sort of like, I kind of need a birthday card for my aunt who is turning a milestone birthday, but I really liked how the yellow and the birthday kind of go together. But anyway, let us see what the poll says. I think we're doing Irish, but I could be wrong. Luckily, let me just Irish is still winning. I will end the poll here. So, yeah, let me end the other poll. Yeah, and on our mobile friends, Irish was winning by even more. So we're definitely doing something Irishy. And I am not Irish, but but Irish won. Yes, and green. So I'm thinking this was sort of my thought. I might use the Gina K, the actual shamrocks. I was thinking the shamrock, like especially this spray of shamrocks. with like some silver or pigment ink would look really cool. But I like the idea of like using sort of this transition part of the paper, like right in here, and then just grabbing some green lunar paste, or yeah, I think I have a darker green lunar paste that would work for this. So I'm thinking of doing that as just sort of the central feature here. So we might have time to make two cards because like I this is not whoa misty down. Um, and can I just say how fabulous it is that like it is light out right now? So I think I'm gonna trim, I don't know, a bit of this off. I kind of want to make sure I have some green at the bottom though, because like it's supposed to be an Irish card, not a pink card. I mean, I'm sure there are Irish people who really enjoy pink, but and this is a really neat pad. I haven't. This is the first time I'm using it, but it's got a lot of this sort of journaly kind of vibe stuff. So let me just cut at 4 inches. Hey, look, we have lots of green left over. We'll do something with that later. And I don't like this. I somehow got a little splotchy, a little splotchy on this, so I think I'm gonna just cut that side off. Plus, this other side is more has more actual green on it. Since we're not really doing a Kelly green on the background, let's see if we can't find. Oh my! I made the mistake of cleaning up, so now like everything is everywhere. But I'm pretty sure I have yeah, this is like a true green, so we could do that. I probably have something more subtle too. If green glitter is a little subtle, I have green glitter. I have cards left over. I have. We could use. I still have some of these pale pink ones. We could do that too. Ooh, I like it on the pink. What I really like is like a spring green, maybe blue, purple. I kinked them for some. So those are the options there, and oh, I have new spring cards actually. Oh, this will work nicely. So we have that kind of a green. That seems more of a spring green, so I'm kind of vibing with the spring green. Hmm, maybe I'm not. Like I think that works, but we definitely want to use like a this kind of green, which isn't really like St. Patrick's Day green. So I don't know. I feel like this one is much closer to a Kelly green, but also like glitter and like vintage don't really make any sense in my brain. Um, I think the pink actually works best with the actual like base we're using. So I don't know. Let me see what kind of something I can grab. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, I think we're all Irish on the 17th. It's funny because I think it's the 17th I'm actually seeing my aunt to celebrate her birthday. So it could be, I could just give her a St. Patrick's Day card and be like, oh, do you like the lighter green? I wasn't quite sure about it. Okay. Well, I think I like that it makes the focus more green. Let's do that. Let me see. Let me just grab some lunar paste quick. That's not green. That's green. That's not green. That's not green. That's not really green. That's not the green I want. I thought I had a group yet. Well, color me. Hot pink. It's not really a good day for hot pink. Well, I did find this kind of green. So I think that would look pretty good. I feel like I had a dark green. This is fake plant, I think. This is later gator. I thought I had fake plant, which I think is darker. Help us, Elizabeth. You are our only hope to appreciate like what the actual um enlighten us from like a product perspective. What are the other green options? I'm pretty sure fake plant exists, but I don't know if there's anything that's more of I don't know if there's a true Kelly green. Okay, everyone likes the lighter green. Well, we could. I mean, we could actually do a second one too, because there's also we could do a more classic one because I did find I have a couple of distress things. So I'm thinking, I mean, in theory, we could implement a different one, but we'll see how this works. And well, this is a problem. Well, this lunar paste is totally dried up somehow. Well, that's not great. Let's see if there's another option. I still feel like I had. Well, this is really green. I still feel like I had big plant somewhere. Oh, but this is silver, isn't it? Yeah. Where are you? Oh, well, silver works. We have some mysterious silver product that I'm not sure what it is. It is luster wax. That sounds like something that sounds kind. I also found these sickles in green, but I kind of want to try this luster wax because that seems like a product that would work with a very vintagey background. Later, Gator. Yeah, I guess I need to buy more. I don't know how the whole thingy dried up. It must the lid must not have been on fully. Here's hoping this isn't all dried up. Well, it's definitely a wax. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We'll see if this works. If it doesn't, we may be remaking the card. Oh, this is pretty cool. This I'm liking. Except once, here's hoping getting it off my finger isn't going to be a nightmare. But this is actually like it's very waxy. I know that's the name of the product, but it is very waxy. It has not an awful smell too, which is nice. It almost has like a kind of a citrusy vibe. I think this might actually be pretty banging. Uh, even though it was kind of a mistake. I probably should also figure out how to get this off my hands, but let us see how this worked out. I'm happy. That's pretty cool. I'm thinking we could do a second panel in, assuming I can get this off my hands. Am I being mocked by the person who knows? Oh, do you actually know what this product is, T? Oh, do you want pie? I we could do a pie card too, because that would be kind of fun. Anyway, let me see if I can clean this up. Mostly, well, not on the hand I didn't clean it off of. It seems like it mostly cleans up with water. I'm definitely gonna want to like wash the stencil. Let's not do that. That's a really bad idea. There we go. Let's not try and get stencily goodness all over my mat. Uh, uh, but I'm down with doing a pie card. Let's try see if we can't get at least some of this off. I'm getting the sense I might need to actually wash this since it's a wax of some sort, but hey, it's giving it time to dry, right? Like it's oh, this is coming off the stencil really easily. Well, that's good news. It's just my hand that's not coming off of it as easily. But that's fine. Sure. Anyway, I shall wash you later. I will give this a moment to dry. But I really like this as kind of a simple card. It doesn't it has like St. Patrick's. I feel like if you once mounted on the green, it actually looks really cool. So whoever I think that was an Elizabeth suggestion. But I do like this as sort of a more I don't know, less obvious card for St. Patrick's Day. I think I could get that panel on with a little tape and good luck. But I don't know how long this stuff takes to dry. It seemed to dry on my hand pretty quickly, but yeah, this is still cool. Oh, maybe we can. Of course, if we do both themes, then it will be very complicated to figure out which card we should use for the actual hop. But I think what I can do is just tape this inside of the border and hope I'm being. Oops. Oh well. We'll see how this works out. Um, I'm sure I can get the extra excess ATC off of this pretty easily if I need to. But let's figure out where the bottom is so I don't stick this upside down and the wrong ways around. There we go. Rub off the extra tape, and that's pretty cool. I like this a lot. And I don't think it needs a bunch of crazy other stuff. Like, cause we could definitely, I don't know. I may go back and fix this differently later. I feel like we could use like this sprig. Well, not now that it's together, but we could have used that. But I don't know. I don't hate it looking like a cool background either. Anyway, let's put that one away. Let's make some pie. Cause I wanted to play with this too. And we could go more subtle. I like the balloon, so I'm probably gonna go with that. We could do more of a subtle thing. I feel like there are some other. There's watermelons too. If anybody, this watermelon one is kind of neat. Although I don't know that watermelon pie is a thing, so maybe not. Let me see what I am missing, as I am good at. Hey, Stamper Girl. So I'll spoil. I don't mind showing these because now no one will know what card I'm going to submit. So I did this one. This was the first card I did, and I really like this gilding paste stuff. Other than I definitely need to wash my hands to get it off fully, but it worked really nicely with the stencil. It's not super metallic though. It's more like matte silver, which is kind of cool, nice because it contrasts with the background. Anyway, We could do stripies. I don't know. I'm torn now. I don't know if I like the stripes or the balloons better. I kind of like the balloons because it reads more birthday-y to me. And I'm thinking we could somewhere, if I didn't lose it, I have my sentiment set I use for everything. Oh, here it is. And I think we could like use the happy from this. So we could do happy pie and then I don't know, say something birthday-y on the inside. Let me see. What am I missing other than I left a comment on stream? Day 11. Oh goodness. I hope you are surviving, Pam. 8 inches of snow? Wow. Like we haven't had like actual winter in weather in Wisconsin in like a month. Oh. Oh, so you probably get all the lake effect stuff. It's interesting. I almost went to college up in that area. And hearing no suggestions, I'm gonna do balloons because that's the one I wanted. But I think this also, I don't know, these are both going to be like pretty easy cards. This will be kind of quick. So I'm going to do 4 inches here, 4 by 5 and a quarter. Now this card needs a little sparkly something, I think. This is like a very, I don't know. I feel like birthdays need a little bit of bling. If I have an appropriate bling. I have pink too, which like uh this sort of orangey vibrant pink that we've used for other stuff would look really nice. Oh, I do like that. Anyway, that's an option. But we have Sparkle Gold, which I think might be a better option. Oh, yes, I like this. I like the Sparkle Gold. Because, like, the gold and the yellow is kind of, like, similar color family. So, like, that, and then I guess we need to get Happy in the center up there to figure out where our pie will go. So there's that. So I'm liking this, but let us grab our Happy. Hopefully. Unless I put the stamps wrong. Well, this says hello, not happy, so it's probably good that I checked. Here's happy. Here's hello. I would not be happy if I wrecked my nice birthday paper. So I want the balloons right side up. I think I just want to like center this basically around that. How will that look? Like size wise. Oh, that'll work great. Yeah, that'll look pretty cool. Okay. I am happy with this. Let's just grab you on the doa. Make sure it's right side up. You could do it in. Where would I be if I was I guess we should use our friendly neighborhood versifying Claire to let me see what I am missing. Pam is not a fan of sour. We were talking about local candy, which tastes. No, it's an SVG I got from Creative Fabrica, so I just cut it out on my mini Cricut Lala. So I just cut three of them, and I didn't even have the right color paper, so I had to like color my white cardstock, which is a thing people like to do with Catherine Cooler ink for whatever reason. Um, I guess it depends if you want to go through ink or cardstock more quickly, or like if the ink or like stocking that kind of hard. Oh, that is super. Is this a sec to dry? Yeah, let's just clean this any excess ink here. There we go. I'm very happy I actually organized all my ink like together. So that's kind of a nice change. As you can see, like I got yellow on this, but I don't care because I'm gonna just layer these up on each other. Well, I feel like you need some sparkle for a birthday, right? Like I feel like there's some stuff. I mean, like a sympathy card, you probably wouldn't want to put sparkle on, but I feel like most things benefit from a little bit of sparkle. Even though I'm not like, oh my god, everything needs an embellishment person on a lot of my cards. But this is a technique I stole from somebody else who mentioned it, which is um, if you just basically layer up the same die cut, it gives you dimension without getting adding the thickness where it starts triggering excess postage. Now this would be kind of cool if we did. How does this look with an offset versus? I kind of like that. It makes the pie very graphic. I think I may do that. Although not too graphic because we are family friendly, but it makes it look like graphic designiness. Basically, it looks like we're adding a drop shadow because we kind of are. There we go. Yeah, don't want to. Yeah. The nice thing about the PVA glue is it bonds almost immediately. There we go. And then we can just sort of that'll look good. So we just need to hopefully that's wrong. Get this onto the card base. I'm probably gonna use a lot of tape just in case. Because like with the glitter, it's not going to stick as easily. Hopefully that happy's dry. It is. That would have been bad. Uh is pretty cool. These you get straight if you're using glitter. It doesn't bond as immediately as ATG tends to like everything else. See, that looks good. I think maybe I'll just take the happy birthday out of here and stamp that on the inside quick. 'Cause I know this is going to be a birthday card. I know I was talking about using one of the cuter sentiments, but I think I just wanted to do a basic happy birthday because I need a birthday card. And then, well, Magnet this down, and sometimes we get lucky and have a second magnet, and then that will keep the top down. I'm just gonna bring this down a little bit. I want to write the actual year here. Oops. Which is it, it's a milestone birthday, and my aunt's really excited about it. So I want to make sure I can put the actual birthday on there. Wow. I'm kind of mad I didn't try versifying Claire sooner because it always seems to like stamp sentiments perfectly. It's not too much of a pain to clean up. So let's. The only bad part about having two magnets is if they smash together, they can break. I haven't had that happen personally, but I believe it is a thing. But anyway, I'm liking that on the inside. So let us glue down our pie. I guess you could actually like print out one of it, like cut out one of these and chop it into pieces. Oh, do you have the red one? I didn't know there was a red one. I've seen the pink one. And actually, when I bought mine, I didn't know what the difference was, other than the yellow one was like slightly less money on Amazon at the time. So I was kind of like, well, that's pretty good. I don't know if our grounding rules apply to like large oversized ornaments or not, but normally I like things that don't fly. I'd kind of want to ground it on the bottom there, but I just kind of went for the center here, and I think this will. This is so. There's that guy, and then I'm a little. I think the gilding wax dried. I'll give it a little more, but I like how this one looks. Whoa, the camera decided to have a moment. But anyway, this was the first one we did, which I kind of like as a very subtle St. Patrick's Day card. So I'll probably have to give this. I may give this one out to. I'm sure I have someone who celebrates in my family, but that was the one. So we actually have both options. Oh, let me move this down a little bit so you can see both at once. We actually have both options. Although I kind of like the pie one a little bit more. It's a little more my super happy vibe. But it's definitely red. Well, that makes sense. Uh, the one I've seen is the one that like Crafty Al has. I've seen that one, and then I've seen this one, but I'm sure there are other ones. This one I like. Just I don't know. The construction yellow is a fun color. It's like compared to like this pie. The pie looks a little more orange on camera, and this looks a little more orange on camera. But um, both are actually yellow in real life. It's something. Oh, it fell on the floor. Well, anyway, I think that's all I have for tonight. Thanks anybody who checked out either of the streams, actually. I'm thinking we'll probably stick with horizontal for this particular thing, just because that seemed to be what folks favored. But, I may, now that I have vertical scene set up, I may play around with vertical at a different time. So it is great seeing you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later.